Hi, I'm Chris. Thanks for tuning in to another one of our YouTube product reviews. Today we're up at the tent show and we're looking at Kampa's brand new 2017 range. So behind me we've got the Kampa Croyde 6. This is actually the Air Classic. Now the Kampa Croyde 6 has been in the range for quite a long time. It's been really popular, which is why it comes in 3 different versions. So obviously behind us we've got the Classic, which is the polycotton version, so in the brown sort of style of fabric. Polycotton just gives it a little bit more breathability. It's a bit sort of heavier duty fabric, but allows it's just a nicer tent in the heat, just because it does give that sort of flow through of air through the fabric. Then you've got the nylon version, so that's basically comes in a Weather Shield 6000mm hydrostatic head with the airframe. And then you've also got a poled version. So all of these tents come with the same features, but those sort of different poled versions under different fabric. So the key features for 2017 moving forward for Kampa in these ranges. So within the airframe, they come with the Pro title, and they come with this new quick pitch system. Now this doesn't come with the poled system, unfortunately, but within the airframe ones it does. And you'll notice that all of the guy lines are actually now webbing, and they've developed this super neat system which allows you to peg it out a lot faster and a lot neater by less pegs basically. And it seems, I mean, we've been having quite a bit of wind up here, and it seems a lot more stable with the system itself. So when you open the tent up, you'll have 4 blue tabs, and they dictate basically where the corners are. So you just pull the blue tabs out, peg them out, and then pump the tent up. When you're done pumping the tent up, you'll see that these really cool neat guy lines come down and then they come across. So it's like this triangulation of strength and easy pitching. So you never have to peg down anywhere near the tent. You're basically pegging out the guy lines as soon as you put it out. So you're always going to have this strength and structural stability without having the time of putting out all the guy lines that just seems to take such a long time. When you've got this convenience of an air tent that you're literally pumping up in 10 minutes, you then don't want to have to go around and put all the guy lines in and just spend ages doing that. So this is really why this comes into its own, and that's why it is the quick pitch system. Okay, so standard to all the Kampa airframe systems, they have these air inflation points just down at sort of ankle level, and they have these standard valves, quite easy to find, sort of airbed style valves. You've got a non-return valve that you can just open there, and then you've got the full valve that you can open up to let it down. So it makes deflating them a little bit quicker, just because you've got the full sort of air going in, and then when you're inflating you don't lose any air if you sort of take the pump out, because you've got that non-return valve that just screws on. And then just to sort of hide the valves, inflation points, you've got these nice little socks that go over the top of that. You'll notice with this particular model that we've got on display here, this is actually a canopy on the front. So this full beam section here is a zip-on canopy, which is new, and with that zip-on canopy it does also come with this quick pitch guy line system as well, so it all matches in really nicely. Okay, so keeping with the airframe theme, this one actually comes with pre-bent poles. So what we got angles on the corners, and what that gives is a bit more usable space side to side. It just gives you the feeling of more space, because when you've got those sort of domed or arch style ones, they come quite close to the head towards the side of the thing, especially with a big vast sort of wide tent like this. Whereas this, you can sort of stand close. I mean, I'm only 5'8", but you can stand closer to the beams and feel like you've got a bit more space. Also, another sort of real great sort of feature to these styles of tents, the Croyde 6 in particular, you've got these big barn doors which you can undo, and like with this one you've just got them fully open, and then the same with the inside part as well. You can just undo that again and just make this whole living area just one big space, which just becomes real nice and real sort of livable basically, especially if you've got it pitched for a week or so. Lots of people traipsing in and out, you can sort of cut off the doorways or open them fully up. You'll also see that this sort of front section comes with a nice sort of bathtub ground sheet. Again, sort of, you know, if you're storing wet stuff out here or you need a little bit more usable space, you've got this area of ground sheet to put in it as well. Okay, so now we're inside the tent, you can actually see a little bit better the beams themselves. So, I mean, they're very well proven now, they work, you know, they've got this real heavy density nylon over the top of the inner tubes that are inside this black bit, and then you've got this fabric that holds the beam in position all the way around the tent. So that keeps the structure of the tent really solid. You know, it's been going now for sort of 5-6 years, the airframe technology, so it works, it's good, super quick to put up. Okay, so some of the features inside the tent, you'll see to my left, your right, that we've got this hanging bedroom. Obviously that makes this into an 8-man, so you can sleep an extra person in there. You can have this up or down depending on whether you need that extra space or whether you want someone to be sleeping in there, or you can take it out during the day, whichever you need to do. Obvious as well, you know, you've got color coding on all of the things to make sure it's the right way around, and yeah, it just makes it easy to pitch. In terms of little features, all the curtains that cover the windows, they're all toggle up, no zips involved. You've got a door on each side, so you've got one here, one here. They are the same style of entry, both with mesh on there as well. So if you want to leave the sort of main sort of weatherproofing door open and leave this mesh door shut, so you don't get sort of flies and stuff inside, or keep the ventilation going through, that's quite an important part to a lot of people. And then on the left hand side door as well, you'll see from the outside that it does actually have a little rain canopy as well. So if you're coming in through there and you're leaving that door open or it's raining, you're not getting loads of water, it's just sort of coming down and dripping straight down into the tent. The bedrooms themselves are split into 3 compartments, and you've got these nice hanging pockets as well. They are all zipped dividers this year, so they're no longer hanging from the ceiling. They're actually zipped dividers, so you can zip down the bottom and zip up the top, and you can quite easily make a sort of, you know, a quadruple bedroom in there, and then a double bedroom in the back. And also the zips are nicely located right level on the floor, so if you do have an overspilling airbed, it can sit over the top without sort of getting in the way, which is neat and it's tidy. Okay, so now for the real geeky part. Kampa have actually developed for all their pro range of tents this lighting track system. So it's called FlexiTrack, and basically it allows you to put a controllable light LED track that's flexible all the way along this sort of Velcro line, and you just Velcro it on and it goes through all the beams, and then you can take it out of the cable entry point, and you've got this really sweet dimmable lighting system that just stays completely out of the way. There's nothing hanging down, and it just makes lighting in your tent so good and so easy. It's really cool, we really like it. So we just looked at the Croyde 6 Classic Air, and we'll just move it straight over into the Croyde 6 Normal Air. So this is the polyester version. You'll see it's still got all the same features with the quick pitch system, with the new guy lines and the straps. This has actually got the barn door closed, so you can just fully open that still. All the same features, just in this polyester fabric basically. Okay, so thanks for watching another one of our YouTube videos. If you want to read up on any of the specifications on the tents that we've just looked at, then please head over to our website. You'll find all the detailed floor plans, material specifications on there. And maybe if you need any more questions answered, then give us a phone call or drop us an email. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's always videos dropping on different product reviews. So thanks again, guys, for watching. Have a great day.